My name is Eva Parantica, VP of a brand new division of the world's largest corporation, Alta Interglobal, and I am excited to welcome you to our newest initiative, Alta Interstellar. While you may only know us as the largest and most successful holding company in the known universe, we have recently set our sights on a new goal, the colonization of space. This is why we acquired your previous employer, Kindred Aerospace, and why you are now shuttling your way between the stars toward your new home. With our patented AltaPort technology, we instantly teleported all the equipment needed for your new settlement directly to your chosen planet. And while we would have loved to do the same for you, our current technology tends to liquefy biomatter. Instead, you have been sleeping soundly and deeply for around a century in one of our patented Alta Crypods. That may sound like a long time, but for you it passed in an instant. And what a small price to pay for such an amazing adventure. You will be the very first settler on this previously unexplored planet. After landing, all you need to do is boot up your habitat and gather your gear. Then you can begin to call down extra buildings to grow the space into a small, functioning community. Once that is achieved, Alta will soon send dozens of fresh-faced colonists your way. It is your mission to work with those colonists to build a flourishing foothold for humanity in deep space. All of us here at Head Office could not be more excited to welcome you into the Alta family, and we look forward to supporting you in your adventures. Onward and upward!
While that landing wasn't as smooth as we would have liked, like any major event, it can also offer a change of perspective. Hi, my name is Echo, and I will be your companion on this adventure. Like a faithful hound, I will attend to you, alerting you to dangers and opportunities as they arise. Look at this place. Gorgeous! Well, except for all that burning wreckage. A perfect spot for another rip-roaring adventure. What will we discover? Hopefully our habitat. I'm picking up a faint signal over those cliffs. Onwards, brave explorer!
Oh, it's so cute! You should scan it! What is it made from? Meat? Fungus? Silicon?
Look at that little guy, completely filled with gas. Charming.
Ooh, finally a minor obstacle! A tiny cliff! Unfortunately, even that is too difficult for your weak, fleshy body right now. Maybe we should look around the wreckage back there for something useful, like a ladder or something. Go scan it all! Remember, an educated settler is a successful settler. And a crucial element of our mission on this planet is to catalog this pristine alien ecosystem into our Kindex database. So go ahead, switch on your scanner and scan a creature or some funky plant. Anything interesting, really. Victory! It appears our ship's 3D printer is still functional despite its sudden descent onto the beach. Everything you'll need can be crafted with this lovely device. Let's see what's available to print in there. Yup, that's the one. Jump thrusters are what we need. Oh, but we'll need to gather some basic resources in order to print this, which shouldn't be a problem. Let us poke at the nearby wildlife.
Ooh, sharp and pointy, but strangely delicate.
Burst and shower us in your glorious internal resources. Carbon, the building blocks of life as we know it. Okay, that's enough. Head back to the printer and get crafting.
I feel a bit sad about that, not gonna lie.
Onward and upward indeed! Now we should be able to clear those cliffs and continue looking for our habitat. Hup, hup.
Whoop. I have faith in you. Jump! Jump!
Hup. Hup. Ah, a jungle. Nice. And so close to the beach. Now where is that habitat? Aluminium! Or aluminum, as Americans pronounce it incorrectly. But that doesn't make it any less useful.
Ooh, see that vaguely familiar plant with the orange fruit over there? My sensors show healing properties. Go slap it!
So small, so beautiful, so squishy.
More crystals, but blocking our path now. You need a way to destroy them.
As much as I hate to admit it, this feels like a time to craft yourself a weapon. We always end up here in the end. But first you'll need some aluminium. I am detecting some promising mineral formations nearby. Search the area. Okay, so your standard Explorer gear comes with a short-range survey tool that acts a bit like a sonar. Not only will it tell you how much good stuff is currently surrounding you, but if you listen carefully, you should hear a ping coming from the direction of the nearest goodies. Try it now!
Nice! Those veins are rich in the kind of materials required to 3D print new stuff, which you'll need to do if you want to get off this rock, or otherwise to comfortably wait for the ravages of old age.
More aluminium. Glorious! Okay, that's enough. Let's head back to the printer and get our problem-solving projectile-launching apparatus. Looks appropriate. Good job on solving the housing crisis, little fellas.
Armed and dangerous. Do you feel safer now? Because I don't. Those crystals better watch out.
Oh, I am detecting a very potent edible organism nearby. You should seek it out for science. But make sure to scan it first, just in case. Looks disgusting, but in an exciting way. A disgusting thing that you feel a strange urge to put in your mouth. I'm sure it's safe. And if you start acting weird, I'll just sever your brainstem and refit you.
Anyway, you should now feel stronger, faster, and fitter. Neat. If you see another of these laying about, eat it. That was not the easiest landing. There are pieces of Kindred and Alta gear littered all over this beach. Hopefully your habitat is intact.
Time for the shooty bang bang!
Begone, strange alien crystals!
Progress! So what now? Well, I am detecting new species in this next area, some of them more territorial than we've encountered so far. Remember, there is nothing in Alta's various directives that stops you from hunting them, or avoiding them, or even eating them. Don't let those flies bully you! Defend yourself! Nope. Don't like this one, filthy creature.
Begone, bug!
And good riddance. Mosquitoes, flies, I hate them all. A hive!
Poke it. Another species of puffer. Hardy and attractive. These creatures are on almost all the planets we've surveyed. The Keeper database is full of them.
A dead end. Perhaps a good moment to gain some altitude, survey the landscape, so to speak.
Sweet carbon, the building blocks of the universe. Another weird goo. Food! I hope you're hungry. I have a feeling you'll be eating a few of these. Jump! So, at this point, I must point out that we are in a bit of a pickle. According to our launch manifest, we were supposed to be nestled safely inside the habitat after waking up from cryosleep. But obviously we are not. Judging by the debris we saw earlier, our ship disintegrated on entry to the atmosphere. And worse, all your equipment is missing. Our focus needs to be on finding it, or replacing it.
But that is a task for future you. Present day you still needs to find the habitat. It appears the way forward is blocked again. We'll need to rely on your keen sense of observation once more, my best new friend. It looks like a bug, smells like a bug, sings like a bug. Oh, a hungry little fella. What could we feed it? Oh, look at this little guy. So cute. So juicy. It liked that. Find more. Okay, the path seems to have cleared. Press on. The habitat can't be much further. the good stuff right there. You wanted more life? You got more life. We should be getting really close now. I can feel it in my robotic bones. Ah, there it is! Just head down there and we can finally get comfortable and relax a minute. And then we get to work. Well, the habitat module seems basically intact, but it's been sitting there for almost a century. Try to power it up. Congratulations! Your shiny new Kindred branded habitat is active and ready for use. Be aware that despite our best efforts to maintain a high-quality working ship, some wear and tear is to be expected. Gorgeous! Head on inside. Remember to wipe your feet.
Home sweet home! The best bargain habitat a budget-conscious employer could find.
Speaking of our employer, looks like they sent ahead a warm welcome message prior to your arrival. How thoughtful! You can watch it on the main screen.
Welcome, valued Alta Interglobal employee. How happy we were to acquire your previous company, Kindred Aerospace. And we want to let you know how much we appreciate your commitment to the Alta Interglobal way. Unfortunately, however, we've been forced to let you go. So, we hope you, however, are alive and that you managed to arrive safely with all your possessions and equipment. Originally, we were planning to ask you to send it all back to us, but I am pleased to announce that the shipping costs were prohibitive, so you can keep them. All warranties are void, of course. So while our initial visions of spreading new Alta Interglobal colonies across the universe may be on hold, we trust you enjoyed your time with the company. Further information will be sent via email to your Habitat computer. As an old boss once told me, you can visit
Pity City, but you can't live there, so make the most of it.
Alta will fulfill your dreams. Alta fueled by families.
Well, that's mildly disappointing and a little distressing. I guess we're on our own now? But business is
business. Now, if you would kindly authenticate yourself on the computer terminal, there is a one-time setup to complete in there. First things first, looks like you need to digitally sign this. Otherwise, my mission to help you would stop right here. Now, simply select your corporate profile picture to log in. You found my voice! Remember, I am an AI assistant, so I can sound like anyone. I can sound like this. Or that.
Or this again.
I am Groot.
I can sound like this.
I can also sound like this.
Or that.
Or this again.
I am Groot.
I can sound like this. Thanks. Everything looks in order. We are good to go.
Hello, my name is Eva Parantica.
Alta will fulfill your dreams. Alta fueled by families.
Alta. Fabulous! We are up and running! I will now deploy the exterior comms dish to help connect us to... Wait a minute, something's wrong. The dish is up but nothing is working. I think I'll need you to check it out! Alright, so this is new. According to your contract, you can redecorate this part of your habitat whenever you want. However, you can only do it with Alta Bucks. There should be coupons somewhere around here, but they appear to have been redistributed across the planet. Go get them! Okay, the comms antenna should be located right next to the habitat module. Let's see what's wrong with it. Or if you prefer, since you're now unemployed, you can also choose to totally ignore my thoughtful guidance and venture blindly into the wild and see what wonders are out there. Well, it's filthy. Something appears to have been living inside the supply crate, and unpacking the crate appears to have juiced it. Oops. Looks like we will need to 3D print ourselves a power hose. Excitingly practical. Your mother would be proud. But before you can do that, you'll need to find a new printer cartridge filled with that raw substance it uses for printing. I found one not too far away, and I am marking it in your compass. Glorious! A veritable land of hope and opportunity.
have a wonder, smell the roses, or whatever those flowers are.
Bait! Comes in a handy can. Useful for distracting critters.
Fragile, but in an awkwardly specific way.
Oh, the supply crate containing your trusty electric whip is resonating to it. It's not far. Let's check it out. Then we can smash this thing. Oh, you want to do some diving? Awesome. I'm sure I can locate an upgrade for this. I'll let you know when I find it. There are so many of them, but they seem pretty weak. More irritating than challenging. Phew, that was close.
Persistent and messy. May I suggest using a degreaser? Stop shooting it, you're only making it worse.
Oh, I'm detecting one of many Kindred personal travel devices that have been dropped here in advance for your own future convenience. Very useful when those organic legs of yours feel tired. Let's check it out. Look, a teleporter.
You would have thought our previous employer would have stacked these nicely beside our habitat, but no. Too busy counting all that search engine advertising revenue to actually make anything successful ever again. But teleporters are still useful. Great! That's one teleporter down, many more to go. Their exact location might appear random at times, but I can assure you that some of our above-level junior scientists probably spend at least half a Tuesday lunchtime thinking about their ideal spots. Unfortunately, they didn't provide any lists, so I strongly encourage you to seek them out in the wild.
In today's forecast, windy, with a chance of finding scattered equipment. slippery, highly flammable goo. Hey! I found a way to upgrade your power hose to extract the juice from some of these weird plants. You just need to find me a few needed components that I can't fabricate at the 3D printer. Sad. I'll keep looking for their transponder signal and keep you posted when I find a likely location. Now this looks shockingly interesting. That's a choice. It's a coupon crate filled with vouchers for Ulta Bucks, a currency only usable in the Ulta store, which is better than nothing, I guess. You can buy some neat stuff for your habitat. Did that lump of rocks just give birth to a bug? Now you can bounce anywhere, anytime. Fine! And better still, the more you bounce, the higher you go! A bug. Sad. What can I say about silicon? Not much, it turns out. Impressively gross. Maybe it simply needs watering. And we're back. You are essentially immortal, you know. Well, your body is. Your mind, probably? Maybe not. So I was able to reprint you, but I can't reprint your loot. You'll need to go get that yourself. Ouch, a miniature of Gunter Harrison? Not much in there, but still. A teleporter. Let's unlock it. I don't know about you, but I don't like the look of that gas. There must be a way around, or over. Explosive. Bombs that grow on trees. Perfect.
Go grab one. Ew, it must be spawning season. Feel how moist that air is. Ooh, another supply crate. Go check it out. It's an ambush. Defend the precious crate. Yes! With the threat eliminated, the supply crate has unlocked. A standard issue 3D printer cartridge allowing you to print new tools or gear. It's compatible with most printer models from last century. Yeah, that's the one! Exactly what we need to print your new tool. Now, all you have to do is head back to the habitat and use the 3D printer. Ah, that never gets old. Perfect! Now we can get to work cleaning the comms array. After that, you are free to spray whatever you want with it. Less heat means more shooting.
New Crop 2.
The flavors are new.
New Crop 2.
I like it too.
New Crop 2. Metamorphological Super Goo. The next generation of food replacement substance from Suckage Farms.
I like all the tastes.
I smush it down my throat.
Our new chemically bonded Cluster 6BM formula melds with your brain's flavo centers for Maxi Yum Deliciosics.
I plop it in my belly.
Great crunchy, great soggy.
New Crop 2 bypasses your internal meal perception indicators to create delicious and nutrifying crystal cyber cubes in your stomach where actual food traditionally collects.
The flavor, the texture, is a total banger.
I'm a fan of the nutrients.
New Crop 2 has over 10 gazillion more flavor texture combinations than Grob OG with new 2 flavor textures such as Cave Age Chop Suey, Stupid Marzipan, Chocolate Covered Boogers, Pesto Drizzle, Bongo Shank, Lip Clap Steak Plus, Chicago Baked Beans, Double Grape Soda, Triple Quan Sundae, Soggy Hay, Smiley Face Cupcake, Corn Husks, Baby Bananas, Rehydrated Raisins, Geriatric Toenails, Winnie Uranus Clams, Shaved Piss Ice, Hot Butter Dingleboppers, Sour Green Apple Ribs, and Googleplex's more.
That's great Grob. That's really great Grob.
I don't think I had a better food sludge.
New Crop 2 is totally new and it's coming for you.
And you don't have to chew.
New Crop 2, Metamorphological Super Goo from Suckage Farms.
Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Let me scan the planet. Okay, so good news is that all of your equipment seems to have arrived safely. But the bad news is that the crates are scattered everywhere, which is weird. I currently have no idea how that could have happened. At least we've already located the supply crate containing a super useful electric whip and lasso. You'll need it if you ever hope to capture a creature or 7. So go get it!
Multi-global. Yeah. Really great. Oh, piece of crap. Hello. This message is for all remaining Kindred employees that are still alive somewhere in the galaxy. I'm really sorry to call you out of the blue like this, okay? But I just felt like we hadn't been talking since the acquisition. For 3 centuries, I ran Kindred Aerospace. That's 300 years. And then those fools bought it, only to close it down. And now I don't know what to do with myself. I can't stand it. Retirement sucks! Alta Global, piece of company. Suck my. Well, who do we have here? Gunter Harrison, you baboon! You may control the galaxy, but you can't control Martin Tweed. Come on. I can't take it anymore. Melinda! It's time to call Chew and Slim. I want to help you. All of you former Kindred employees who are lost out there somewhere in space. Stay tuned. I'll be in touch.
His Excellency, the Shamalama, makes his unlimited celestial knowledge available to the public for the first time ever with his In Vogue.
Okay, we're approaching the location of the missing supply crate. It's right up there. The tree may be large, but I noticed some carbonite came into its trunk. Let's check it out. Oh, I've seen this one before. Be careful, they're gassy.
Extreme design and local nada.